Yo, women telling me, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to TyrellgunnerTV. We are live, we're here, yeah, for another midday show. Yes, chat, man, what are you telling me? Big up, yeah, welcome back to TyrellgunnerTV again. We're back, man, for another midday live transfer update. All things regarding Arsenal. Going to be talking about Jermey Jacquet, the young centre-back that we've been linked to this morning. Fabrizio Romano gave us a huge update on that. We're going to talk about Kiwior, and we're going to talk about Trossard being linked to Brentford, because that news come out last night. And I know some fans probably be thinking, is it the right time to sell Trossard? To the channel, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, TyrellgunnerTV, all three socials, man. Run up the likes, people, man. Big up to you, man. I was here this afternoon watching the channel, man. Yeah, we're here to talk about transfers and that, and yeah, but yeah, run up the likes because they're important. And remember, we're close to 500 subs. We're on 466 subscribers now. So yeah, keep subbing, keep sharing, follow me on all the socials and that. And yeah, big up to all you guys that are joining me right here this live show. But yeah, but anyway, let's get into it, man. But yeah, we're gonna start off with Jermey, because of course some people will be shocked. Another centre back, and I've said this already. Oh my days, why not talk like that? I've said this already throughout the times. Yeah, under Mikel Arteta so far, we are linked with so many defenders. It is mad how many defenders we are linked with at the time. It's crazy, like, bro. When I mean it's crazy, it's mad, because the amount of centre backs we are linked to is mad. We're linked to left backs, centre backs, right backs, all this inverting like players this manager likes to bring in. We are linked with a lot of defenders, and it is mad when I tell you like this, because the amount of defenders we are linked with, yeah, under Mikel Arteta, does it not just shock you? Sometimes it shocks me, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna get into it in a minute. Just give me 1 second, like I'm just testing something real quick. Last night it wasn't something was up my mic, but yeah, okay, cool, my mic's good. But anyway, yeah, let's start with it. We're gonna go through all of these transfer news that come out. With the Trossard one, we're gonna save for last, because that one's interesting as well. How Brentford have made a late inquiry for Leandro Trossard. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Jermey here, because like literally, yeah, he's been linked with Arsenal. He's generally been linked with a move to Arsenal. Another centre back. So yeah, I spoke about this on the morning show this morning. Yeah, but yeah, big up to all you guys. You guys sub to the channel, hit the like button as well, and subscribe. Yeah, this is it here. This is him. I spoke about this on the morning. We're gonna go on to Jermey first, because this is the transfer news that Fabrizio tweeted 4 hours ago this morning. Understand Arsenal made internal contact to show interest in French 19-year-old centre back Jermey Jacquet. If I'm getting it correct, that's how you pronounce his name. Arsenal like Jacquet, who recently signed a new deal at Rennes until June 2029. He's on the list of options in case exits this month or eventually for 2026. Now, I saw something earlier. Yeah, I was watching Terry's stream, and someone put in the chat, yeah, on his stream earlier when Terry was doing his shows and that, yeah, his transfer update shows. What do you call it? Yeah, someone put in the chat, yeah, this guy could be the next Saliba. Right, that's a crazy statement to make, yeah. I saw other people putting, yeah, he's better than Joe Hatto. I think that's mad as well, because don't think everyone's ever heard of this kid. I've never heard of him as well. He looks like he looks like a good young talent. I'm gonna have to see more of him later on. Later on, I'm gonna have to see some clips. If there's any clips or like stuff I can see of him, because I don't know how good this guy is. 19 years of age, like obviously he's got time to develop in his game. So this will be an interesting signing for me. But I don't think Arsenal. The thing is, yeah, cool. I know people have some different opinions on Arsenal being linked with defenders all the time, etc., and that, yeah. But I'm looking at it like this, yeah. I don't think Arsenal are going to move for this guy, yeah. Because if you read it there, what Fabrizio said, he said it like this. Fabrizio literally said there in that statement, yeah. just look at it carefully, yeah. Arsenal could move for him if exits happen, or eventually in 2026. So next summer maybe we could move for him. But the thing about it is this year, we could still move for him this summer. We got another 5 weeks left until the summer window shuts. Yeah, another 5. We got just under 5 weeks left, right? If Arsenal are going to go in for him and move for him, yeah, that means Kiwior. Because remember we're gonna talk about Kiwior after this year. That means Kiwior would have to leave. Yeah, that's the only options I see on this. Yeah, I just don't see Arsenal going in for it at this moment because there's no really need. We got look how many players in our defense that can play centre back. You got Lewis Skelly, cool. He's actually a midfielder, but obviously he's now developed into a fullback now. But he inverts into the midfield. You got Calafiori that can play at left back and he's a centre back. Ben White can play right back and centre back. We got Christian Mosquera as a centre back. We got Kiwior centre back. We got Gabriel Saliba centre back. We got depth options there. If one of those guys leave, that's the only way I see Arsenal going in for him this summer. If Kiwior leaves, then we'll go in for Jacquet guy. But yeah, this Jermey Jacquet guy. But yeah, like I said, he is 19 years of age. I don't know much about him. I've literally never heard of him until today. So a next up and coming young talent is there. Like I said, the next generation of football is upon us. And like I said, I don't know much about this kid. I really don't know a lot about him. I've never seen him play, never watched him, don't know what he's like on the pitch. So I can't judge and say how good he's going to be. But all I can say is that, listen, some people will say opportunity market, but for now, Arsenal, we don't need another defender right now. Like I said, the only reason for Arsenal to be going in for him is only if Kiwior leaves, yeah. And plus, we just got rid of Kieran Tierney's gone. He's gone on a free. Nuno Tavares is gone, yeah. And we've got plenty of defenders here. If we bring him in, yeah, I just feel like it would be a waste of a signing right now, yeah, to have him, Kiwior, Calafiori, and then all the other lot, yeah. We just have too many centre backs and too many how many game time are all these men gonna get if we sign him right now? The only way I see us signing him, yeah, is if Kiwior leaves. But like I said, we're gonna get onto Kiwior in a minute, yeah, because Kiwior, obviously he's had clubs interested in him. He wants first team football elsewhere. There was rumours last year. There was obviously reports. Remember last season, yeah, of him towards the end of the season, him wanted to leave because he wanted to go and get first team football. And I was pretty sure that Arsenal was gonna sell him, but it looks like he's not leaving now because Arteta wants him to stay this season for the up and coming season coming up. I do hope, to be fair, he actually does stay. To be fair, I think Kiwior had a good cameo towards the end of last season when he came in to cover for Gabriel. He actually looked very good at centre back. Yeah, even when we played Real Madrid away, some people were worried. Yeah, at centre back. Yeah, when he's up against these top players and stuff like that, I was a bit worried as well. When we were playing Real Madrid, I thought maybe it was going to be too much for him and stuff, but he handled it very well. Even when we was away for the second leg at the Bernabeu, yeah, he was very good at the back, kept it cool, no issues. So yeah, and people were saying we didn't really miss Gabriel. Kiwior looked very, very good, and he actually did. We got to be honest. When players are playing good, I'm always going to give you praise, even if I don't rate that player. If you play well for my club in games, I'll praise you. But if you're playing bad, obviously we'll get onto the positives about you. But yeah, big up Dean Smith in the chat and says, "Can you play?" I keep forgetting to change the design, the theme. That one, bro. Yeah. Big up Dean Smith in the chat. Can you please be kind to me and wear your Nelson shirt? Listen, no, bro. I told you. I ain't doing that no more, Dean, bro. You stop coming to my streams and asking me that. Yeah, it's staying on for I'm getting that framed. I told you. That Reece Nelson shirt, I won't be wearing that no more. I'm getting that framed soon. I'm getting that framed because I'm literally moving houses soon. So that's why I'm sorting that out. But yeah, near the time because yeah. My family, we're moving houses soon, so I'm not getting it framed yet. I'm gonna wait till we get into our new house, but I don't even know where we're moving yet anyway, but we are moving soon, so that's why I haven't really sorted out all my stuff and etc. So yeah, but like I was saying, yeah, I don't really see Arsenal going in for this Jermey guy until if Kiwior leaves first. But yeah, I don't really see that happening right now, but here's an option there if Kiwior does leave, but I just don't see him leaving. I just don't see it. Even if Arteta wants him to stay or not, I just don't see Kiwior leaving. He's not going to leave at all. I just don't see it. I really don't see it. So, yeah, I really don't see it indeed. So, yeah, I really don't see it indeed. Give me 1 sec, man. Give me 1 sec, chat. I need to answer this phone call now. Great. Now my line's being belled off. Cool. Anyway, I'll call that person later. It's not important right now, that phone call. But yeah, so like I was saying, like I don't really see an Arsenal right now. That the centre back option there, it's an option for Arsenal, but I just don't. It's not a really important position, you know. It really is not. So we got plenty of centre backs to cover there. So yeah, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you guys think Kiwior's going to leave, or do you think he's going to stay? I personally think he's going to stay. I don't really see him leaving at this point in time. And yes, he might want first team football and that, but you know, he had a good cameo last season. I get that. If it was me, I'd just keep Kiwior. I want him to stay, to be fair, because I feel like he could be useful to us, very useful this season. And I don't really have nothing really against. He can, if he went to a team where he settled in and could be and starter, I think he would be very, very good. But you know, when you got top players like Gabriel and Saliba ahead of you, it's hard to find game time. And I know it's going to be annoying sitting on the bench every week and now and then, just watching them two start the games and that. But when you got two top class centre backs here, like obviously I'm not calling them world class now, because world class has to be at the highest level. Saliba is cold. I don't get me wrong. Gabriel is good, but Saliba's a bad man. We got to be honest. Saliba is a bad man. But like I said, when you got two top class centre backs in positions at a big club like Arsenal, Kiwior's just, he already knows that it's just hard going to be starting in front of them. It is hard. So so that's why I don't really blame him, you know, want him to leave and stuff. But personally, I want him to stay, and I think he will stay. I'm not really worried about him leaving. I know, like I said, he is open to be leaving because obviously he wants more first team football. But I just don't see him leaving at this point. I really don't see him leaving. So there was rumours of him last season as well being linked with move away, but I just don't see him leaving. I've already said it already. I just don't see him leaving as well. And then like we look at other teams, the way how other clubs do sales. Amanda Broya, for like, they sold Amanda Broya to me yesterday. Here we go yesterday. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Here we go, or the day before, whenever it was. Yeah, they sold him for 20 million. That's mad. And this guy's had like, how many times he's had like 2 injuries so far in his career. When he was at Southampton before Chelsea bought him, I thought, all right, cool, he looks decent. I think if he goes Chelsea, could develop there. And he's flopped since he's been at Chelsea. We got to be honest, he has flopped. And like he's been on loan to Everton. That didn't really work out for him. And then he went on loan somewhere else, I don't remember. But like he's had like take Chelsea for example, yeah, because Chelsea sell players for like mad money. Like you just don't know how to do it. That's what you call doing business properly. Like look at like our mistake that we done this season, yeah, this summer, was buying Madueke for 52 million when the club even know that he's not worth that. And it's Arteta signing. It is Arteta wanted the guy, and Arteta's had interest in Madueke before he even went to Chelsea. Like from when he was at PSV, there was interest there by Arsenal, but we just never took it. Like there was interest there, but Arsenal just never went in for him at the time. And this summer, Arsenal just decided to go in for him. Arteta really wanted him, but I just had to get it done because Arteta really wanted him here. So it has to be done when you say it and done. It has to be done. If the manager wants that player, you got to bring them here. So yeah, well, 52 million for me that was a poor decision for me. 52 million on a guy that's not really going to be starting. That's going to be many as a backup this season. Like, come on, man. Yes, he can play off the left as well, but he's not a guaranteed starter for me on the left. And I don't want to see Madueke being our starting left winger next season. I want us to get a proper left winger that can play down that left side and give us moments and that. So I'm not really going to be expecting Madueke to score, like get on I don't even know how much goals Madueke's even going to get, because how much game time he's going to get next season. He'll probably only get if he's coming in to be a backup and rotation player, would think Madueke could probably only get like maybe around maybe like up to maybe 10 goals, maybe. That might be mad, maybe 10, 7, 8, maybe. I don't know. Something like that. I'm just opening my door. Give me 1 sec, chat. But yeah, that's what I'm saying as well. So yeah. So yeah. Well, other than that, yeah, it's like, what else do Arsenal really what else do Arsenal really want to run like now? Is it Like, what are we doing here? So yeah, but after you look at Man United situation as well with like the Sesko thing, like they're running now that. You got Arsenal here, just we're going in for Eze and that as well. Then you got Liverpool, the Isak situation, Man City, they done their thing. They got so like all the big clubs right now, we're all trying to just ease it together. But Liverpool just won't stop. These men are going to keep signing and signing. We've got to be honest. That's what's going to keep happening. They're going to keep signing and signing and signing. Like they still could get Rodrigo Liverpool, and Isak is still on the list. Like they haven't pulled out of the race for Isak yet. But there was reports yesterday, that they weren't going back over the second bid. But there was another report after that come out a few minutes ago after that tweet that came out that Liverpool Liverpool haven't left the race yet for Isak yet. Like they're still going to try going for him. But like I said, the only way for Liverpool to get Isak, if Newcastle bring in a replacement striker first, they're not going to sell Isak to Liverpool without bringing a replacement for me. That's how I see this Palace thing holding up as well with the Eze situation. I just don't see that us getting Eze right now. I know Arsenal are preparing a bid. We've seen it already, the news. I think it's around 62 million, I think, around there, the opening bid that Arsenal are going to do. That might not be enough, but that's the news as well that's come out about around that. But like I said, I don't feel like Palace will sell Eze yet until they bring in a replacement for Eze. Like I think Palace really know he's going to leave. I think we will still get him, but I feel like obviously they're linked with El Khadoust from who was at Leicester last season when Leicester were him, who got relegated, and that. But I think El Khadoust would be a good signing for Palace as well. But yeah, like I said, yes, it's just business unfortunately in this world. But yeah, make sure you guys are subbing to the channel and hitting the like button every single time. So yeah, make sure you guys are subbing to the channel every single time. Let's talk about Kiwior now. That's the next one we're going to get on. After we're going to get on to Trossard because I want to talk about one as well because you guys already know my thoughts on Trossard and that. That's my guy. But like I said, if he does leave, then it is what it is. Thank you for everything that he's done, all his clutch goals and that. But yeah, for me, yeah, the Kiwior situation now. I spoke about, this is related to the centre-back situation with Jermey Jacquet from Rennes who we're linked with today. Jakob Kiwior, right? Like I said, I just, for me, yeah, like I said, we have to wait until what's going to happen at the end of the season. We don't know what's going to happen, yeah? If Trossard leaves or not, we don't know the Trossard situation, yeah? But with the Kiwior situation, right, I already said it just a few minutes ago as well. Big up Tamina, man. Big up, bro. Crystal Palace want Trossard as a replacement for Eze. Really? I saw that Arsenal were thinking about maybe bringing Trossard into a swap deal maybe, but I don't even know if that's going to go ahead. I don't even know if that's really going to go ahead. Is it? Is that really even still going to go ahead? Trossard being involved in a swap deal for Eze, is that really going to run or not? Because I saw that a few days ago, but is that even still on? Is that even a possibility that's still going to happen though? I really don't know. I really don't even know. But like I said, back to the Kiwior situation. Like, if Kiwior does leave as well, then it is what it is. Because we got to understand he wants first team football, and he already knows. Like I just said, going back on from the Jeremy situation, yeah, he's got two top class centre backs ahead of him. You got Gabriel and Saliba, yeah. And if you look at this, he's probably got Calafiori ahead of him as well. And I've seen some different opinions. Some people actually think Christian Mosquera is going to get more game time than Kiwior. That's also up for debate as well. That's a good one as well. Christian Mosquera, yeah. Even though we lost against Spurs, when he came on, he actually did look good. To be fair, Christian Mosquera, when he came off the bench, winning his headers and stuff, he does look like a good composed centre back. So I think Christian Mosquera is going to be a good player for us this season. I really do as well. But I feel like I said, the reason I think it's important, yeah, but to keep Kiwior, because if you look at this, yeah, like we can think of different examples away of this situation with the defense. Like, cool, yeah. If Safe Saliba and Gabriel both get injured, yeah, we've got Christian Mosquera, centre back, Calafiori that can play centre back, Kiwior that can play centre back. You got Ben White as well that can play centre back as well, right? But say if it comes a situation where Saliba, Gabriel, and maybe Ben White, all three of them all got injured, yeah. Kiwior will definitely be involved, and then you got Christian Mosquera as well that'll be involved. So, yeah, and Calafiori. Then obviously you got Saliba, Gabriel, and Ben White that'll be injured. Just take them three away, for example. Yeah, so you'll be left with Kiwior, Christian Mosquera, and Ricardo Calafiori. That's what the situation would be look like if them three all got injured, yeah. So like there is still parts for all of them to all get game time. Like I feel like in the cup games as well, they'll all get decent amount of minutes. They'll all, Arteta won't play the same centre backs in all competitions. I feel like in some FA Cup games, he'll mix it around. Maybe Christian Mosquera, Kiwior as a back two, as the centre back pairing. Maybe Ben White can play centre back, but Ben White will barely be used as centre back. He's mostly going to be covered for Timber, but Ben White's also an option for centre back as well. You can go Kiwior, Saliba, Kiwior, Gabriel, Christian Mosquera. Like there are different ways for Arteta to rotate the defense line, swap it around and that. So yeah, but I feel like Calafiori, he's still for me as well. Calafiori is another one, yeah, because like as much as he doesn't get much game time as well, I still think we just shouldn't sell any of our defenders right now. Calafiori, Kiwior, Christian Mosquera just joined, and he ain't leaving anytime soon. He just I think he signed on a 5-year deal, so he's not going anywhere. It's his first season. Nah, but yeah, but mainly on Kiwior, right? Like I said, I think he should stay. I don't really think we should be selling him right now. But like I said, if a good amount of offer comes in, yeah, I think Arsenal would entertain it if it's a good amount of money, how much they think Kiwior is worth. If a team comes in and bids a good amount of money, because we've seen the reports that a bid has been rejected, and that bid probably was definitely not enough, but the Kiwior situation, like I said, for me, yeah, like I said, I think he should stay. I do want him to stay because I feel like he does still have a role to play in this team this season, especially when it comes to rotating and giving other players a chance in that team. And I think Arteta will give Kiwior game time. He will get game time, I think, this season as well. But they've just got to be patient in that because Norgard here as well. We've put in Kepa, Madueke, Zubimendi, like all our new players. Yeah, it's going to be a long season. So I think everyone has their part to play in this team. Everyone will. So I feel like with some players like Kiwior, yes, cool, they might want first team football and more game time. Of course they will. That's what you're a professional footballer. You're always going to want first team football every week. Yeah, but it's hard when you got Saliba and Gabriel in front of you. It is very, very hard. And sometimes like when you're hearing reports that at certain clubs where that defender wants to leave, if that winger wants to go because he's not getting enough game time, sometimes you can't get him to come along just to get some minutes. Like sometimes you want to be involved in the league games. Cool, I get that, but it's just like when you just got two top good centre backs in front of them, then it's hard. So it is what it is, man. It really is what it is. So yeah, that's how I'm looking at it from my perspective of this situation regarding Kiwior and that. But yeah, that's how I see it. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel and hitting the like button every single time. And follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, TyrellgunnerTV, all 3 socials, man. Make sure you guys are doing that every single time. All the socials. Get me to 500 subs. We're not far off from there. Like I said, we're on 466 subs now, I believe. So, yeah, make sure you guys are subbing to the channel. Notification bell so you don't miss a video or a stream. And make sure you guys are always here every single time. Subscribing to the channel and follow me. So I really do appreciate you guys every single time supporting the channel. Every single time. But yeah, let's move on now. Let's get on to the Trossard situation now. Yeah, let's move on because Trossard is one I want to talk about. So yesterday, news broke regarding the Trossard situation and that, yeah. Trossard is another player. This is another player that could be, I think, is one to watch. I would say Arsenal fans. We should be aware of this one because this one looks like it could be, this one can get real interesting. Yeah. I have some thoughts and some stuff I want to say on Trossard, right? Because my thoughts on this situation, yeah, with Trossard, yeah. If Arsenal, yeah, cool. Like we've seen that Martinelli's not going to leave. Arsenal already said that Martinelli's not for sale. Like I said, if a winger's going to leave, if there's any wingers in the team that's likely going to leave this summer, it's definitely going to be Reece Nelson because he's meant to be going Fulham. But I think that one, behind the scenes and that, I think that one will get wrapped up soon. We'll see an announcement of him going to Fulham soon. I feel like that one will get done. Reece Nelson will be on his way out, and I think probably Trossard could still leave as well. For me, yeah, I think if we're getting rid of Trossard, yeah, I think Arsenal should be demanding, I think at least 25 to 30 million for me. I've seen that Arsenal value him apparently at around 20 million. For me, yeah, Arsenal should be demanding for more. Because cool, yes, I know we haven't won no trophies. I know, I get that. But Trossard has showed a bit of glimpse here of what he could do in that moment. So come off the bench. He's got clutch moments where he can just come off and win you a game. He can just get a goal for you out of nowhere. Like, think of examples. So, like, he can give you moments. Like, he's got that about him. Yeah, Trossard is good. Like, But I know sometimes starting him as well, he doesn't really he's not feel like the same Trossard as like he normally does when he comes off the bench, yeah. And plus, he's got 1 year left on his contract as well, so it wouldn't be not a bad idea to maybe cash in on Trossard now. But if Arsenal don't want to sell him, that is what it is, yeah. But I'm looking at it like this year. If we are going to be selling him, I think Arsenal got to be demanding more. I think maybe 25 to 30 mil is a fair for me. I feel like we've got to be demanding more for Trossard, especially some of the moments that he's given Arsenal, and that. Big up 10K in the chat, man. Come on, the Gunners, man. Yeah, love, bro. Come on, yeah. But yeah, like I'm saying, yeah, Trossard, right? Yeah, for me, yeah, Arsenal got to be demanding more for Trossard. We can't be letting him go for less than, I would say, less than 25 mil for me. It's either 25 mil or 30 mil, just between them two. Yeah, like we've got to be serious in that. Yeah, there's got to be something here because, like, I've heard, like, Arsenal. I think we're still forgetting, yeah, that our highest selling is 35 million. That's the highest player we've ever sold, 35 million, and that's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Yeah, we need to remember that. Oxlade is our highest selling player, which is embarrassing, yeah. So yeah, like, what are we doing here, man? Like, generally, what are we doing here? It's a fact. What are we doing here, yeah? And like, when I'm seeing, yeah, clubs selling some of their other deadwood for higher prices, and Arsenal can't even get some higher prices for their squad. I feel like if we were to sell a big player this summer, yeah, I think that the more highest money we'll get, like if we sold Martinelli, I think the highest money we'll get for Martinelli maybe is probably between like 40 to 50 million, and people might think 50 million is way too much, but that could be in the works. For Saliba, Arsenal would be demanding probably a bit high for Saliba, maybe like between 70 to 80 million, I think, or maybe even more, because we all know how good Saliba is. Gabriel would go for high if we wanted to sell him. Saka would definitely go for high. That's not even a question. We would demand a lot of money for Saka if Arsenal wanted to sell him, but Saka ain't going nowhere, man. He ain't going nowhere. Yeah. But like I said, for me, this Trossard situation, if we are going to sell him, Arsenal got to start being that club, yeah, where we need to stop letting players go for these dumb fees. Yeah, Trossard for me is not worth 20 million. And I feel like we could get more out of him. And I do feel like, yeah, I think up to 30 million, I think that's a bit fair for Trossard. 1 year left on his contract, and he has given us some moments as well. Like, again, let's go back to the 22 to 23 season where we were 8 points clear, where we should have won the league, right? Remember his debut against Man United when we won 3-2 when Eddie Nketiah scored that goal. Look at the impact that he made and came off the bench, yeah. When he like, that was his first when he made his debut for us. When he came off the bench for that game, I was like, all right, cool, Trossard. And when we first signed him in that season, yeah, I already knew it was going to be a good signing because Trossard, he knows Prem very, very well. He played at Brighton. He was at Brighton for a few seasons very, very well. So when we signed him in January in that season, I wasn't worried about that signing. I knew he was going to come good because I just know how good he was before. And we've seen him deliver for Brighton. Not like obviously when it comes to trophies and that, but like every single season when he was there, he got them goals. He gave them moments, and he gave it to us as well. Like that game as well, like I said, against Man United, yeah, he started that goal off for us to win 3-2. He goes down the wing. Zinchenko gets past the ball to Zinchenko. Zinchenko crosses it into the box, and Nketiah there puts his foot out for the tap in. And we go on to win that game. Yeah. Last season, game of the season, when we won 2-0, Trossard the bench, Saka puts it across into the box. Trossard is there. Boom, goal, 1-0. Then obviously Thomas Partey scores, and we go on to win the game 2-0. Yeah. And that green kit, yeah. People, I've seen everyone was out, bro. People actually taking the piss out of that kit as well. A tennis ball, like, nah, they're taking them. Man called it a tennis ball, yeah. But that season, yeah, 23 to 24 season, right? Last year, yeah. Remember when we played Wolves away, yeah? Remember that goal that Trossard scored, just like literally outside the foot, bang, just like that, goal off the crossbar and in. Like, bro, Trossard is that guy. He could just give you moments like that. I just feel like stuff like that, yeah, that he's given to Arsenal. I feel like we should be demanding more. We can't be, like I said, letting some of our players go for these fees that they're not even worth. That's my thing on it. Yeah. But if Arsenal carry on like this, yeah, I don't want us to be this club in a few years' time where we still can't get players for higher money. Arsenal soon, like I said, under this ownership, under the Cronkies and that, the Cronkies obviously won't be here forever. Of course not. At some stage in a few years, yeah, they're going to have to sell the club either way. They're not going to be the owners. They can't run the club forever, right? Yeah. Because they're not. We've got to be realistic. It's not going to happen. But like I said, under this ownership, yeah, I just don't see us becoming that type of club that goes on to sell. Well, I feel like a new ownership, like I said, it's got to happen. The Cronkies, we all know what we think of the Cronkies. They got to get out the club. We got to get new owners and stuff. That's an important thing. A new manager as well. Like that manager's also got to be sacked. So we've got to look at it in different ways. So for me, yeah, it's like, bro, it's mad. But for me, Trossard has got to be. He's like, if Arsenal going to be selling Trossard, we've got to be looking to get more money for him. I'm sorry, we've got to be looking to get more money for him. I'm sorry, selling Trossard for 20 million, I'm not having that because I feel like he's way more worth it. I feel like you get just a bit more for Trossard. I think so. For me, I'm sticking with it between 25 to 30 million. I think that's fair enough for Trossard. But 20 million, nah, I ain't having that. I ain't here for that 20 million crap. Like, nah, like what are we doing here, man? I ain't here for none of that crap. So, yeah, man, Arsenal better be, looking to try demand for higher money for Trossard if we're going to be looking to sell him. So that's my take on it. Yeah, but make sure you guys are hitting the like button and subscribe button as well. Turn notification channels so you don't miss a video on stream. Like I say, every single time. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. TyrellgunnerTV, all 3 socials, man. And yeah, keep subbing to the channel on the road to 500 subs. Let's keep going, man. And yeah, smash the like button. The like button is very, very important. Every single video that I do, like buttons are very, very important indeed, man. So yeah, make sure you guys are doing that every single time. But yeah, like what I was saying as well. So yeah, like what I was saying as well, like, bro, it's mad. Like, just Arsenal, please, just if you're gonna sell Trossard, go demand higher money for him, please. Just don't just sell him for around 20 million because it looks like Arsenal probably would entertain an offer for Trossard if a suitable offer comes in. So yeah, but like I said, for me, if Trossard's gonna leave, you sell him for a fair amount of price. Don't be selling him for these dumb types of money and that, and etc. Where like we just need some decent amount of money for Trossard for me. So Arsenal better get rid of him wisely. It better be no dumb small price on that. It has to be for a good amount of money. So that's my take on this Trossard situation. Make sure you guys are subbing as well every single time, like I just said as well. But yeah, the last few fans, around the fan base really hotting up for this player. Like I said, you guys already know my thoughts on Eze. So yeah, but yeah, the Eperechi Eze situation, there hasn't really been much updates over the last few hours coming out like today so far, as well. But yeah, as well. But actually, no. Before we get back onto the Eze situation, yeah, I want to go back onto the Trossard situation because I literally got to bring this up. Brentford, yeah, as well. You might not interested in Trossard, yeah, but I'm gonna say this, yeah, as well. Brentford, man. Hey, listen, teams coming for Trossard, cool, but I want to say we want around 30 million for Trossard, 25 to 30 million. Give us that. Pay up, man. If we don't get that, yeah, then no one's having him. We want our money. Brentford, like I said, I've told you guys, Brentford have shown the amount of interest in Trossard so far. They've opened talks with Trossard. So yeah, to his representatives as well. They've opened talks as well. So yeah, but like I said, if teams want to come in for him between 25 to 30 million, I think that's a bit fair. But if Brentford don't pay that, then yeah, sorry, you ain't getting them. Simple as that. It's business, yeah. Hey, it's business. It's business, man. But yeah, that's the latest news so far. But going back on the Eze situation now, let's actually talk about Eze now. But yeah, we haven't seen no really much reply this morning about Eze. Obviously, we know that there's a bid that Arsenal are preparing a bid for Eperechi Eze. I believe it's around I think it's 62 million or around 50. I think between like 55 million to 62 million is the predicted bid. I saw it was something around that. Like I saw the reports yesterday about Arsenal preparing their opening bid. Then Palace will probably demand for more, but we have to wait and see. They haven't submitted it yet, but they're preparing the opening bid, and it looks like that is going to be submitted soon. I'm hoping that we'll see some breaking news about that today. That I wish Arsenal have submitted it already. So just try and test the walls in that to see what we can do. But obviously, it hasn't been submitted yet because if it was, we would have saw David Ornstein tweet off Fabrizio Romano drop something about that. But I'm hoping that there's been a bid submitted soon for Eze. I want this deal to really, really happen. I know some people don't believe that we'll get Eprechi Eze. I still believe we'll get the player. He wants to move. Personal terms is not an issue. 5-year contract already agreed with Eze. It's all about club to club talks. What happens between us? So if we can try and get a deal there, fantastic. But like I said, for me, I just want this Eze deal to be done over the line. I've said it to you guys already. I just want this deal to be just get boom, just like that. Get it done and it's out the way. Let's go get our left winger. Let's focus on our left winger now. But yeah, and I just don't want it to be a similar situation with the Gyökeres situation. Like I keep telling you guys this. I don't want it to be a situation where, they'll haggle on, ask for this, ask for that, and then it'll go for another few days. We'll see, Arsenal and Palace reach an agreement on this and that, and then all of a sudden we've seen the agreement, and more talks will be on add-ons and stuff. Like, bro, I ain't here for that crap, man. Again, man, we just had to deal with that Gyökeres thing for days and days about Sporting wanted this how much add-ons up front and all this crap. Like, bro, we ain't here for that. I ain't here for that, and we all know that none of us are here for that. None of us want that. Yeah, so I'm just saying, Arsenal, please go get this deal done so we can just get it out of the way, please, because, bro, it's mad. Football is mad, and that's what it's about football. When you got top players in your team and at your clubs are always going to demand for top money because that's how it works around here. You don't get no players for free unless their contracts are run out and they're not getting employed and stuff. Like, bro, what are we doing here, man? It's a fact. So it is what it is around this situation regarding Eprechi Eze, man. But Arsenal, I just want us to just go get this deal done and wrap it up quickly as possible so we can actually go get a left winger, because a left winger is also another option on mind. And we're going to get onto the left winger stuff in a minute, don't worry. But the Eprechi Eze saga has to be addressed soon. I really want it to get wrapped up soon as possible. The quicker it does, the quicker it makes it for everyone. Arsenal, I just want our left winger situation to be wrapped up as quickly as possible, so we can go get a left. So we can go get a left winger. Get Eze and then go get a left winger. But yeah, there's a situation. Yeah, just get it wrapped up quick because I really want us to go get a left winger as well. Because after Eze, like I said, I still believe we'll get Eze. I'm not giving up on Eze. I've said it with Gyökeres as well, boy. I've never done it with Gyökeres. I told people on my morning shows as well that we're still going to get Gyökeres. I'm not worried about this. Look, we got him now, but I got it done. I still believe we'll get Eze. I'm not worried about him. So yeah, I still believe we'll get Eprechi Eze. So yeah, but so just gotta hope now the bid is submitted soon, and we just go get one over the line. Big up Aldi in the chat, man. My guy Aldi, big up, bro. I'm back, bro. I doubt Arsenal will bid for Eze without first confirming who's leaving. Yeah, they probably, maybe. But like I said, bro, I just want this Eze deal to be wrapped up quickly as possible, bro. Like, we just need it done. I just want the season starts in 2 weeks. We've got 2 weeks left until the season starts. The window doesn't shut. 5 weeks left until the summer window shuts. So Arsenal got time to hopefully go get a left winger and get this Eze deal wrapped up quickly as possible. And because like I said, for me, yeah, this Eze situation, I think it's gonna continue up, yeah. Because like for me, the Eze situation, right? Big up Jordan in the chat, my guy, bro. Big up Jordan, man, every single time. What are you telling me, Jordan, man? Yo, I haven't seen you in a while, bro. Big up Jordan. Go subscribe to this guy's channel, Liverpool fan. He's a real one. He's a real one, man. Go subscribe to Jordan, man. My brother. Go subscribe to him, man. My G. He's a real one, man. He's a real one. Big up to him, man, every single time. But yeah, big up Jordan. Like, yo, bro, as well. Hope you're doing well, Jordan, man. But yeah, like I'm saying, I just want this edit to be wrapped up, yeah. And I said this already, Aldi, as well, yeah, bro. I think, yeah, Palace, yeah. I don't want it to be another Gyökeres situation where they'll just demand this, demand that, and then that. But you know what I think is going to happen with Palace, yeah? I feel like they're going to hold on for Eze, yeah, until they find a replacement first. And I think then they'll be eager to let him go. Like, I don't know if you guys seen that image today as well, Vince. I think he put it on his Instagram story of him and like there's a picture. He took a picture of it was like some pictures of him, and there was a small picture of him like next to Eze. Like, there was no picture of Eze in like the bottom corner of that. So like everyone was reacting to it, saying, "Is this kind of hint? Yeah, Eze's coming to Arsenal or something." Like, bro, players love to do that, man. Like when players, yeah, that are linked to other players will just do that and stuff and then people just assume that he's trying to hit it out. Maybe Saka is trying to hit it out. We don't know, but let's be honest, probably isn't. But yeah, make sure you guys are subbing to the channel and hitting the like button every single time. But yeah, like I said, Eze to Arsenal, we have to wait and see on that one. Yeah, we have to wait and see on that one. And there's also other news because You know what I think? You know, this is why I believe Arsenal will still go get a left winger. And I have some reasons. I'll get into it in a minute. Do you know why? Let me just get through the chat. Aldi said it would be a miracle if Arsenal could finalise deals for both Eze and the new winger within 2 weeks before the new season. I think the new winger might arrive close to the end of the transfer window. Yeah, I do agree with you. I do agree with you on that one, to be fair. But obviously, we don't hope that happens. We just hope that we get this editor over the line and go get a left winger straight away. But yeah, you do have a point there, Aldi. I can't lie. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens as well. If Arsenal manage to get one more player, literally towards maybe on the last week or the last few days of the summer window, so far, something like that. Maybe Arsenal could probably bring in a winger by then. But I'm hoping that it doesn't have to come to that situation. I can't be having that. But regarding the Eze situation, and this is why I think Arsenal will go for a left winger, because we saw the reports on Friday that I saw that no, actually not even Friday. It was a few days ago as well. The Arsenal, this Aldi says, I hope that's a good sign. I hope that's a good sign from Saka. Yeah, hopefully as well, bro. I really do hope as well. I hope that is a good sign, because you know what players are like. When one of their mates will be linked with their a club that they're at, like Saka's good mates with Madueke and Eze, like they have a good relationship around the England camp as well, and with Declan Rice as well. So it'll be good, yeah, if Eze joins the club alongside Mad. Like, we literally got so many England players here that they'll all settle in fine, so they shouldn't be worried about nothing, yeah. But yeah, so too, Aldi, bro. I really hope so too. But this is why I generally think that Arsenal are going to go in for a left winger, because I saw a few days ago as well. I don't know if you guys saw it, yeah, that Arsenal actually want to bring in Eze to play in that attacking midfielder role, not actually out as a wide player. Whoops, they knocked off my light there. Shit. So like, Eze is not actually going to be coming in to be as a winger. So I think that just indicates you that Arsenal looks like they will be going in for another winger then. Because if Eze's not coming in to be a winger, then that just shows you surely Arsenal are definitely going to go after Eze and go get a winger. Surely, because like even they know there's no way we can do that. Yeah. By just having Eze out there, we can't. I feel like another winger has to be up there for an option. It has to be. So, like, what are we doing here, man? There has to be an option there. So, yeah, I personally do think we're still going to get a left winger. I think we will get another winger, but yeah, it might depend on outgoing and stuff like that. But fingers crossed, we get a left winger. Fingers crossed. But yeah, moving on from the Eze situation now. This last topic that I want to get onto is the left wing options. And I saw something today, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw it. Let me actually share screen with you lot again. Let me share screen. I don't know if you guys saw this yet. I think, like, I said a chance here because, yeah, I even though it is true that he wants to go into my, I still think if we made a move for exclusive, Amadou Lookman has now handed in a transfer request. The Nigerian forward has officially asked Atalanta to leave the club after Italian side rejected Inter. Cool, yeah. When I saw that, I'm thinking, all right, cool. Arsenal, yeah, we are interested in a winger. Lookman can play as a striker. He can play up front, and also, I think, yeah, he can play up front. Yeah, he can. He can play as a striker, and he can play on the wing as well, and he can play on the left, and I think on the right as well. I think he can play on all three as well. Yeah, he can play. Yeah, he can play on the right and the left as well. So yeah. If I would have loved Lookman, yeah, I know a few seasons ago during the lockdown period, back in 2020 when he was in the Prem that season, yeah, he didn't really. Everyone really thought, nah, he's left England, he's gone abroad, and he's made a name for himself now. And this guy, he's literally different as a footballer now. I'm telling you right now, he's actually worked so much on his game. He's changed on what a career he's had, yeah. Because remember, he's come through. He came through. I think didn't he come through Charlton Academy behind the line, and after coming through Charlton Academy, boy, and then growing up and seeing the future, you'd go to a final in that Europa League final a few seasons ago for Atalanta. What a football journey this man has had. So yeah, we got to speak about it as well. But Lookman for me, yeah, it's another one. Yeah, if Arsenal, yeah, I think Arsenal should be all over this. I think if Arsenal proposed the money down on the table for Lookman, I think maybe there could have been a deal there. Agreed. I think if Arsenal, I already said I would have took Lookman, like our number one choice, yeah. Then Nico Williams would be another choice in that, yeah. But if we didn't get Nico Williams, Lookman would be my other option. Germany would be after that. So that my option would be this year. Let me stop share screen. Let me go back to the stream. My number one option would be Rodrigo. Then my second option for me would be Nico Williams. After Nico Williams, Rafael Leao. Then after Rafael Leao for me is after Rafael Lamy is I would say Lookman, then Anthony Gordon. So like right now, yeah, there is still more options. Like we could move Rodrigo and Nico Williams out of our heads. I know some people still think Rodrigo would still be up there, but I still actually don't personally think Arsenal will get Rodrigo. I can't lie. If Rodrigo does come to the Prem, I feel like he's going to go to Liverpool. I can't lie. I generally think he's going to end up at Liverpool. And then you look at our situation with left wingers now. You know, Rafael Leao still available, and we know how much he loves talking about Arsenal. He's mentioned so much over the past few seasons now. He loves talking about Arsenal. I remember the game against Inter Milan AC Milan the other day. Him and Declan Rice had some conversation at half-time. I think was that half time? Yeah, it was at half-time. No, before I think it was after the full-time whistle blew when it went into a penalty shootout. Yeah, they were having some conversation. Some people saying, "What are they talking about? How Rafael Leao has come to Arsenal that year?" And you know, this guy has been talking for Arsenal. We've seen him in Arsenal shirts and that. He must really love the club, and he's another option I would have took. I would have took Rafael Leao to Arsenal. Lookman as well. I would have took definitely. And Anthony Gordon. Right now, them three are my options right now, because we're not going to get Nico Williams because he just signed a new deal at Bilbao. And I don't think we'll get Rodrigo. I really don't think we'll get Rodrigo. I really don't think. Lookman played at Everton, right? How was his performance there? No, I don't think he's ever played for Everton. He was at when he was in the Prem. No, he was at Fulham. The last time when we saw him play in the Prem, he was at Fulham. Remember, he was at Fulham. It was Fulham where it was at. I don't think he's ever played for Everton. I don't know, but I definitely remember him. I remember him in the Prem, but he was definitely not Everton. He was definitely not Everton. I can't lie. I think it was definitely he was at Fulham because I remember that he was at Fulham. That was during the lockdown period. He was at Fulham. Then obviously he's left now, gone to Atalanta, and look, he's made a name for himself for the past few seasons now. So big up Lookman, man. Look what he's doing, man. Big up to him. Big up Lookman, man. So yeah, but like I said, get Nico Williams out the way, get Rodrigo out the way, because I don't think we'll get Rodrigo. I think right now Arsenal's literally left wing situations is either Rafael Leao, and you know what now, move Lookman out the way. But I'm just saying, yeah, get Lookman out the way as well. I think Arsenal's situation right now of left wingers, yeah, you know, you could put Malik Fofana in there, but he's young though, he's only 20. So yeah, but I don't see Arsenal going in for Malik Fofana because he's only 20. He's still young. He's got years to, you know, grow in his game. So I'd say Arsenal's left wing situations, they only have two options here. Maybe trying to go in for Anthony Gordon, maybe. And well, that's Arsenal's two options, right? You could put Malik Fofana in there, but I don't see Arsenal going in for Malik Fofana right now. Not right now. I don't really see us. Maybe in the future, Arsenal could go in for him maybe in a few years' time when he gets a bit older and more experienced than that. But right now, I don't see Arsenal going in for Malik Fofana. I'm not putting that up there as an option. So yeah, but left winger situations, that's how I see it. Aldi said, oh my bad. How was his performance there? You know, it was Aldi, bro. Yeah, when he was at Fulham, right? Yeah, he just wasn't showing that vibe. When I first saw him, I actually thought, I thought this Lookman guy. When Fulham first got him, I thought that season he looked all right, but he didn't really impress no one. I said he's got to leave the Prem for me and maybe go somewhere else. Because when I first saw Lookman years ago, back in 2020 during the lockdown period, I thought, this guy's not it. He wasn't really like doing it for me in the Prem. But I feel like now that he's got to move abroad, he's finally found his feet, and I feel like he needed that move away, go to abroad, play well, and hopefully in a few years come back and you'll be good. I feel like he's actually now ready for the Prem. I feel like if Lookman came to the Prem now, how he is right now, I feel like it was a bit, back then was just for him at the time. I feel like now he's got that Premier League experience and he knows how to put the ball back in the net. So I think Lookman would be a very, very good signing right now for Arsenal as well. I think if we went for him right now, put the money on the table, I'll be in for it all day because he can play off the left as well. And we need a left winger. So yeah. After I checked, Lookman played at Everton in the 2016-2017 season. He played for several English clubs. I don't think I'm interested if he comes to Arsenal. Oh, so he did play for Everton. Oh, so he did. Nah, bro, 2016 to 2017, bro. Bro, I don't remember him at Everton at that time. But okay, that's interesting. So he did play for Everton then. Interesting. So he was at Everton. So during the 2016-17 season, he was at Everton. Okay, so yeah, but yeah, back in 2020, he was full a minute because I remember that season he was there. So yeah, but yeah, that's interesting. Massively, he did play for Everton. Interesting, but wait, what? So you said I'm interested. If it comes to Arsenal, what? See what? You're not interested. What you don't? What Aldi? You don't rate Lookman. You don't think he's a good player? I think he's a good player, or what? Like you don't care if he comes to Arsenal, or you just don't rate him for you. I rate Lookman. I think now he showed you that he can become a top player. I feel like now he's ready. Like before, I didn't rate him because I thought he didn't have it in him, but now he showed us that cool. I feel like right now if he comes to the Prem, I feel like he's back and he's different now. Like this guy he's on it now. Lookman. I feel like before he needed to just go get more Premier League experience out there in his career, and like Atalanta, I think doing that thing when he scored the hat-trick in that Europa League final, yeah, in the 2020-23 season when they were in that final, that was crazy. So big up to him every single time. Look, man, big up to him. So yeah, big up to him. So yeah, but I appreciate you lot for being here for this midday transfer Arsenal update show, man. Really do appreciate it. Always here I love talking about news around Arsenal and football, with you guys, man. Big up Aldi in the chat as well for always being here. Jordan as well, 10K in the chat as well. Tamina and Dean Smith as well. Big up to all you guys for always being here in the chat and supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it every single time. Hit the like button and subscribe, people. I'll be back later tonight. I'll be doing my evening show from around 10 o'clock tonight. So yeah, I'll be back later around at 10 o'clock. But if more news breaks out again, I'll be live again. So yeah, stay tuned. Make sure you guys have notification bell on so you guys know when I'm live and stuff, when the video's up and going and stuff. But yeah, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, TyrellgunnerTV, all 3 socials, man. And yeah, get me to 500 subs. We're nearly there, not far off. Like I said, we're on 466 subs now. So yeah, come on, man, people. Keep subbing the channel, keep sharing the channel as well. And yeah, follow all my socials as well, man. And yeah, keep smashing the like buttons because the likes are very important. And yeah, and like I said, if there's any news breaks out again later, official bid gets submitted for Eze today, I'll go live again. We'll talk. And yeah, man. Let me get through Aldi's last comment quick before I wrap up the stream here. I wouldn't rate him. He played for Leicester and Fulham too, and I think his performance in the Premier League was just average. I don't see him raising Arsenal's level. Yeah, well, you could say that, but for me, yeah, I have seen a difference in this game while he's been out there. He does look like, if I know people might not rate him and stuff, but I do think he could make a difference right now. I feel like right now, yeah, if we bought, I feel like he still would offer more than Martinelli. Like, I think he would. So that's my opinion on it. But yeah, Aldi, I disagree with or agree with your opinion. Like, that's your opinion. If you don't rate him, that's your opinion, innit? I respect everyone's opinion. Everyone has their own opinions, man. So if that's Aldi's opinion, that's his opinion. But I rate Lookman. I feel like right now he's proved that he's changed his game a lot, and I feel like he could really, really offer Arsenal something different. And it's not just that. Every time I see him play now, when he's out there, I just really think that cool Lookman. Yeah. Cool, you were in the Prem a few seasons ago, but you've shown that you could bring your game up a level for me. In that final of the Europa League, I know it's the Europa League, but it's still a European final. He done it on a European stage, and like I feel like that's really gone into his game now, and that just shows him that this guy is a winner now and that one. But yeah, that's how I think about Aldi, man. That's just everyone else's opinion. So yeah, thanks for the stream, Tyrell. Big up, take care. Yeah, I love Aldi, bro. Really enjoy playing. This is why you're one of my moderators, man. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe button on your way out, man. Big up Aldi every single time. Always here supporting the channel, every stream, whatever it is, video, man. He's always here, man. So big up Aldi, and big up everyone in the chat as well. Not just Aldi, Jordan as well, a Liverpool fan. Big up everyone else here in the stream today. So yeah, I respect your opinion. Big up Tyrell. Yeah, love Aldi, man. I really do appreciate it. I respect your opinion as well. I respect everyone's facts and opinions, man. Like, it's whatever you guys want to say, feel free, man. Never let never let anyone tell you guys as well, by the way, that your opinions don't matter. Whether it is a football conversation or whatever it is, if you have something to say it, man. On the player, like it's a football. This is a football conversation we're having. If you have an opinion on a player or on something, yeah, call it out, man. It's your opinion. If people don't like it, so what? I don't care. I've had some football opinions, and when I'm talking to my friends and that they don't like, and that they think that they don't agree with me, I don't care. It's my opinion, and if I want to say it, I say what I want. And on my channel, I keep it real on here. If I think someone's good and I rate that player, I'll give my opinion on it and praise them. But like I said, for me, look, man, I've seen in his game, Audi, that I think that he could come back to the Prem. I feel like he could offer us something different. I really do think so. That's my opinion on it. But yeah, but big up to all you guys that are watching this afternoon, man. It's literally half one in the UK now. So yeah, yeah, big up. Like I said, if there's any more Arsenal news that come out over the next few hours and that, yeah, like I said, I'll be live again and stuff like that. So big up, guys, for watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, TyrellgunnerTV, all three socials on the road to 500 subs. Keep subbing to the channel. And yes, people, take care. I'll see you guys later at 10 o'clock. And listen, people, we are out. Yeah, take care, guys. Love, peace, big up, love, we're out, love.